Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for April the 11th, 2025. And April the 11th should remind me of something important, and I haven't a clue what it was. So something happened on April 11th. We'll leave it at that. So, Skeptic Taco Batman. There is an old Monty Python bit where there's a whole bunch of professors of philosophy in the Australian outback, and somebody from England comes over to do a spot of teaching there, and they're going, this is Bruce who teaches this, and this is Bruce who teaches this, and this is Bruce who teaches this, and this is Bruce who teaches this. And is your name not Bruce? No, that's going to be a mite confusing. Mind if we call you Bruce? Hence the reference, mind if we call you Bruce? But it's old. It's an old bit. Like me. Let's see, apparently we have some Hive Onslaught tonight, some Undine ships and Voth on the ground. Oh, lordy, lordy, where did we get this lovely combination? Can this tune even do... Yeah, maybe this tune can do some Voth on the ground. Let's see, where are we? Get rid of some of the garbage before everybody logs on today, and then we can have some fun. So how are you today, Skeptic Taco Batman, who is not named Bruce? And anybody else who's out there today? Let's see, let's go up and click that button up there. That's a start to the day. Oops, let's get that button while we're at it. So I clearly haven't done any of my endeavors for the day because I'm sure I have a really good reason. I can't think of it though. Oh yeah, I went out to lunch with somebody. That's it. That's a good reason. I had to play catch up on my old job and find out what everybody's doing and what's going on. And all that exciting and fun stuff. How many do I need? 20. Oh, it shouldn't be too bad. We'll go up to the park. One's already on the ground. Somebody's already started this but didn't finish it. Is that what I'm seeing here? Let's see what we can knock out. Well, that wasn't very effective. I mean, it was something, but not that effective. Fine. Oh, that also wasn't what I intended to do, but that'll work. Ooh, I've defeated 1,000 Voth. Woo, how exciting. Oh, I see somebody came in, started it, and left it. My inventory is full. How unusual. Ooh, I have some stuff to salvage. Yay. We got 73,000. Seriously? Yes, I know. I should clean out my inventory. We are not going there. Finish these guys off. We got a little loot. We got our kills. Yay! So my apologies for not being on this morning. I'm a little more beaten up from my last couple of days at the gym than I thought I was. But it's definitely taking a toll and catching up with me. No, we are not answering spam calls tonight. Thank you. Oh, that probably would work better if you have a weapon. Let's give you that one. That. That. And that. Now we should have some room. Good. Yay. That was exciting, wasn't it? Okay, no, it wasn't, but you gotta start someplace, right? Right. What else have we got here? Undine ships. Well, at least we're in the right spot. Let's see if we can make this easy. Path zone. Ugh. Is there an easy way? No, there isn't. I apologize. My dog is snoring. We went out for a nice walk about 2-3 hours ago. Came back, fed them dinner. They wanted to play because, you know, a 3-mile walk isn't enough to make you tired. Made me tired. And then they wanted to play. Then they wanted to go out. Now they're both completely zonked out here. Yes, I do want to go defeat the Space Undine. And let's see if there's anything on... Oh, lots of stuff on the map. Yay! Yay, we can go kill things. Does the ship... Oh, the ship actually has something. I need 5. Oh, and there's somebody here already. Okay. It's an R&D weekend, and have I done any of my R&D things? Nope. Nope, I have not. Or very few of them. This guy's starting them. Good, we'll do that then. I think I forgot to hit stage 2 of this one. Oops. There we go. Yes, this ship definitely needs to get an upgrade. I've been flying this bug ship for like 3 years on this tune. Great. Aw, thank you. That's so nice of you. Yay! Okay, we got those out of the way. Yay! Not bad. Let's get out of here, though. Good evening, Satalia. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the runway. I was just on my way into a lunch and completely lost it. Spent the entire lunch chuckling happily on that one. So for those of you who don't know the Satalia joke, which I will find here on my Discord, I would never be a runway model. Quite dangerous with all those planes coming and going. But dish. Hey, I like puzzle games. Those are the ones I play on my phone. Ooh, Satalia's on a 3-stream streak. Thank you so much. I appreciate it a lot. I did have lunch with a person my age, and neither she nor I have a tendency to do kids these days type complaints against the world. But she was talking to some of her coworkers who are in their 20s. She said, I don't mean to be doing the kids these days. And one of them promptly goes, kids these days, they don't know how to work. I'm going to put on my jeans, blah, 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 blah. 30 Undine ships not in the battle zone. We could do Viscous Cycle or Undine Assault if you want. I'm game to, not on this tune. I'd go put on a good tune and then we could do it. I just found it amusing that people of this generation are also complaining about their friends and relatives and all that stuff. And I don't think it's really kids of these generations. I think we just have individuals. Some people enjoy working. Some people don't enjoy working. Some people enjoy working because it gets them the stuff that's important to them. Like stuff. Let me clean out the inventory here super quick. And start up something with R&D super quick. Okay, let's do that first. And then it will tee me up and we can go do stuff. Well, that was not exciting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, you two. I'm always surprised that some of the boxes are marked new. Some aren't. Anything else I'm missing there? That goes over there. Oh, I did start that one up. Yay, me. Okay, cool. Congratulations, Satalia. I have been using my time in the rocket zone to do my not my dailies, but my reputation or admiralty or something like that. And then, oops, all of a sudden it's time to launch our rockets of nothing. And because I have barely touched anything, mine never go anywhere, which is not a big surprise. What shall I bring out? Well, let me grab Zahn. Where are we? Oh, that's interesting. How do we get all the way over there? Let's do something really quick here. Where's a good place to defeat Vodwar on the ground? Interestingly enough, The episode Dust to Dust. There's a brief space mission, so if you can get through 2 quick rounds of Vodware in space, you wind up getting a whole bunch of Vodware on the ground. And they're pretty easy. As long as you're not stupid, they're pretty easy. I did it yesterday. I had like 20 to do, and I haven't done Kobali, but I could get to Dust, so that was no problem. That's the one with Harry Kim, yes. You don't have to complete the whole thing, just do as much as you need to. Let's see. Oh, I've got plenty of room here. I'm not sure how I have plenty of room, but I do. Okay. Oh, and I'm running through the list of people here and realizing I owe some people some letters. You only need 10. That would be the place I'd go. I mean, if you've got Kobali Act 1 will get you 10 pretty easily. I would say faster than doing Dust to Dust because you have to get through that really quick space part. But if you had to do, I don't think Vodware in space is one of our options. That would be one we should get. I'd probably do Kobali if you can. And if not, I'm happy to team with you and you can go kill 10 Kobali. In the meantime, would you like to get your Undine done in space? Good evening, Rachel. How are you doing, my dear? Happy Friday to you. See, it's not Viscous Cycle, it's the other one, Undine Assault. Rachel, I'm doing fine, thank you for asking. We were going to launch Undine Assault, Rachel, if you'd like to join us, or if anybody else would like to join us. It's Friday, how can I not be good? By the way, if you get ground materials, that sequence in the rocket launch where you're upgrading your parts that you found, whatever it is, adjusting parts, each one of those counts as a ground material every time you play that little game. So it's a nice little way to get them done, plus you get some extra marks and blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm going to queue us up here for Undine Assault. Ooh. Ooh, tell us about it. Talk to me, Rachel. I want to hear about this. Weeboo? I have clicked the Weeboo button. So what kind of job is it, Rachel? Oh. Oh, that's nice. That's a grueling shift, but
The Undine are attacking along 3 vectors. These vectors have fluidic rifts that need to be closed.
I know some people think doing a hospital at night is easy, and it isn't necessarily. It depends on what department you're working in. Let's see, what have we got here? I'm up north with Tomatra. Sitalia's in the middle. Gillum is south, along with Yidra. when I was working for two companies out of Germany, at least 1 or 2 nights a month, I would sync up with their schedules, which would be 8 a.m. to 5 for them would be 8 a.m. for them is 2 a.m. for us. So 2 a.m. to 10 a.m. roughly. It was amazing. I love working that shift. One, because I had the whole place to myself, nobody to pester me, and I could spread out everything over the entire floor. I was be doing magazine layouts and stuff like that. Oh, that's not bad.
An errant fluidic rift has opened between the lanes. The location is marked on your map.
Well, if my teammates are listening, I'm going to go get that errant rift. If I can get my butt moving here. Thank you. There it is.
An Undine dreadnought has entered local space.
Yay!
Undine fluidic space rift beta has been closed.
When I worked in the hospital, I was never on staff, but I was always on call.
An errant fluidic rift has opened between the lanes. The location is marked on your map.
Don't know if anyone's going to go for it, so I will. But I lived about 90 minutes away. So generally I ask them, if you're going to have an emergency, can you give me the 90 minutes? It was a bit of a niche field, so you could generally get 90 minutes. Was. Past tense. I am not current. I haven't done nursing since 2001. God, that was a long time ago. Wow. Oh, Tamatra's already got that one. I'll go middle then. Woo!
Undine
You have
fluidic
been
space
doing that a
rift
long
alpha has
time.
been closed. An errant fluidic rift has opened between the lanes. The location is marked on your map. Undine fluidic space rift gamma has been closed.
Well, Satalia, it beats the alternative of not getting old. I mean, if you're given a choice, I'd go for the get old. I guess I'll go up and get the dreadnought then. I hope they pay you well.
An errant fluidic rift has opened between the lanes. The location is marked on your map.
I am really, really happy to hear that. So in the getting paid well for a job you do field, they decided at my former company not to give me a raise. That somehow wasn't worth it. Okie dokie.
An errant fluidic rift has opened
So I left.
between the lanes. The location is marked.
They are now on their second person, and they're going to have to pay her about $15,000 more a year than they paid me. I hope they appreciate what they did.
Performing a scan of the rift now.
And at that, she's going to be underpaid because she's actually quite good. And she'll be able to walk if she gets a better job offer. And where are you?
An Undine dreadnought has entered local space.
There you are. Oh.
Undine fluidic space rift Omega has been closed.
Yay, it's the tactical one. It's mine. Well, with the exception of the two people who own the company, most of the people there are really nice human beings. What? It didn't close? There it goes. It closed. Did we get all 6? No, there's one more. Come on. But they're all going to go for the planet killer before we get that one. Come on.
An errant fluidic rift has opened between the lanes. The location is marked on your map.
Ooh, somebody's already down there. Except they're not going for it. There it is. So nice when you can actually see things out here in space. But the good news is Talia gives me plenty of, Rachel gives me plenty of time to play Star Trek Online. Girl has to have her priorities. Let's get this rift closed. Let me go through those benefits. Free pet insurance. Free Sam's Club. I'll take the Sam's Club. And health and dental. Wow. We had good health. But for those of us who are getting older, they were encouraging us to drop out and pick up Medicare, which is fine. For my purposes, it was just fine. Thank you very much. So I did. But I asked them to pick up the cost difference between being on their plan, which would cost them $12,000 a year, and my doing Medicare, which would cost them $3,000 a year. So I asked for a $3,000 raise to cover that, but I would save them $12,000. Apparently that didn't fly terribly well. Come on, let's get this rift. There we go. No, one more cruiser. Good evening, Elite. Oh my goodness. You must be writing a book. So Elite is asking, what are your top 3 series and your favorite episode from each of those series? Top 3 series. You know, in and of itself, that's a really good question. Because I like different series for different reasons. Why are we not getting this one closed?
Dreadnought has entered local space.
Yeah. It's because the command ship isn't there. There's the command ship. Come on, get your butt up here, command ship. Okay, favorite series. I have reasons for loving TNG, but is it my favorite series? And I like it for reasons, but it's not the best written. It's got some great episodes. I like the ensemble acting the best. I think DS9 has a better written story arc, and some of the characters are brilliant. Where is the command vessel? There it is. Come on, get up here. Lower Decks was not my favorite for a long time, but in retrospect, I think it's actually one of the better written series. My guess is that it was crafted from the beginning. I saw you logging on there, Graz. I knew you'd be here fairly soon, one of these moments.
Yeah, I know.
And how are you doing, Graz?
I'm doing good, yeah?
I'm doing good, except this command vessel back here is not getting up here, so we can't close this rift.
Ah.
I don't know why
Love
it's not
when
getting
that
up
happens.
Here. Yeah. I'm going to go back and figure out. I think I just have to poke its butt or something. Oh, it's because there's a ship back there. So how was your Friday?
Not long enough.
Oh?
It's a day off and I want it to be
Oh.
longer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I can totally see it. Well, come on, command ship. Go do your thing. There it goes. So what was on the Graz agenda for stuff that you want to get done?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah, then definitely not a long enough day. I bought 2 things from the gym. One was some protein powder that was supposed to be delivered today. And I ordered a Theragun, which should be here in my theory next week sometime. Instead, I got the Theragun today, and the protein powder got back ordered for another week.
Oh.
So I guess I'm going to have to figure out a different plan for breakfast tomorrow. So the question before us all, what are your top 3 series and your favorite episode from each one of those series? Come on, command vessel. Get up here. Come on.
Is that me?
Pardon?
Are you asking me or?
Oh, that was going out to the everybody in general. Huzzah says DS9 had an amazing cast and quantity. They actually had a lot of great actors in there playing some really well-written roles. Why is that not working? There we go. I liked the tone. It was dark. They had a great story arc. They had some individual episodes that I thought were extremely good. But for me, most of the DS9 is stuff I would watch once. And enjoy it, but a lot of things I just don't go back and watch twice. Woo! Just kicked my desk and everything went shaky. Go. Wow, that's an excellent question. So I'll leave it to others.
I would say at least TNG and probably Parallels would be one of the episodes I really like.
Is that the one where Worf's all over the place?
Parallel universes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, that actually was a really well and underappreciated episode, I think.
Yeah. Also, who watches the Watchers? I believe.
Oh, that goes back a ways, yeah.
No.
That's like
The
season 3 or something.
I think four or something, but
Okay, yeah. Relatively early, but I did like that one. Let's see. Voyager, I really only had 2 episodes I loved in Voyager, and they were both doctor focused episodes. Satali says, "Were you telling me something earlier? I couldn't hear you over the explosions."
oh, you're right. It is a season 3 episode.
Yeah, I kind of was right after Gates McFadden came back, and for whatever reason that sticks in my brain. Picard had an episode with a similar title as well. I think it was something about the Watchers, yes. Ooh, good, I can type today.
Yeah.
Season 2, episode 4, just called Watcher. Let's see what that was. Oh, my favorite Italian restaurant is sending me messages going, "We're having this tonight."
Is that a torture item or not?
Pardon? Oh, yeah, it's a torture item. They're always good things. Tonight is. Oh, no. They're sending me their featured menu for Easter Sunday.
Ah.
Oh, thank goodness. None of it sounds interesting. Whew. Because it's all the way out in Las Vegas. That's not going to be a fun one. Would you like to join us for a little Hive Onslaught? Would anyone like to join us for a little Hive Onslaught?
Sure.
Cool. Give me one sec here. Satali is already with us. Go. Rachel's going to join us. Rachel, where are you? There you are. Anybody else? I liked Picard as a concept, season 3 in particular, but I don't know if I'd call it one of my favorites. Just because some script editing would have been really nice.
Yeah. See, season 1 was okay.
Mm-hmm.
They dropped the ball in season 2.
Yeah. Big time.
Uh,
Trying to do too much, I think.
well, honestly, it's like you had so many story threads
Yeah, I mean, we had
that
Q, and we
that you
had
could.
Picard's
Yeah,
mom, and we had the time travel, and we had the.
eh,
Ugh.
yeah. It's like there were so many story threads that you could pick up from TNG, DS9, even Voyager,
Mm-hmm.
that you could pick up and do.
Yeah.
Uh, there's this uh, killing Egypt. Okay, that's the season 1
Yeah, that's
item,
season
but
1.
no,
Yeah, that's where a lot of people
but
just were like, nope, nope, and right
no,
out of
it's
here.
like you had in Voyager, I can't remember the name of the episode, but where the ship gets temporarily fractured.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
It's like you show Naomi Wildman and Egypt as Starfleet officers,
Mm-hmm.
like 15, 20, 30 years into the future.
Yeah. No. I don't think season 2 was particularly well done, and I don't like them killing Icheb. I love the fact that they brought back Hugh. That was a nice touch. Good evening,
Yeah.
Chosen.
Now I can understand them knocking off Hugh in a certain, at least he had a full go throughout the entire series until they killed it. It's
Yeah,
just
but he was such a wonderful character. I'm going to go ahead and queue us up since nobody else has volunteered for it. And if we need to do it again, I'll just jump to a different account. Click the button, Mom. There we go. Wee woo.
woo woo.
I think season 2 just was trying to hit too many points, and as a result, they didn't hit any particularly well. Yes, Natalia, as soon as we're there, I will check out your ship name.
Another name change.
Oh, you know Natalia, she changes the ship name every 30 seconds. All right, where are you, Natalia?
Project Runway.
Project Runway. Would you like to know why it's Project Runway, since you weren't here at the beginning?
Sure.
I got a message from Natalia just as I was going to lunch, which is, I would never be a runway model. Quite dangerous with all those planes coming and going. I found that to be humorous, extremely humorous, to the extent that I was chuckling through an interesting lunch.
Did you think you had destroyed me?
Ooh, somebody's got firepower here. Oh, apparently all of us. Yay!
Plus, I believe this is advanced, right?
Yeah, I didn't do Elite.
Okay.
I mean, I certainly can go back and do Elite. But you never know in a pickup what you're going to get.
Yeah. Yeah, and plus, if we're doing a universal, let's just go ahead and do it as easy as possible.
I got killed, did. Dang that feedback.
This is not the end.
Elite says, so Voyager is your favorite series then? Seems like Voyager or TNG might be your favorite. It is not Voyager. It is not Voyager.
Your efforts are futile.
For the most part, I
Destroy this vessel,
do not like
and I
Voyager
will claim
whatsoever.
Another.
Rachel got... Did you one-shot something or you got one-shotted? Oh, which 23rd century era ship should I get for my TOS era character? What are you flying there, Graz?
The fleet saber.
I
Miracle
accidentally
Worker
kicked you. I
escort.
did not mean to kick you. My bad. I was trying to do the info thing. Oopsie. That's interesting. Well, let me do info on you.
Here, let me come to Sol and.
Oh, only if you want, Natalia. I will kick you, but you're more than welcome to stick around. Yeah, it's interesting. In retrospect, you go back and you watch them. TNG, after season 2 was done, got better. It had some great single episodes in it. DS9 was good the first time I watched it through. I don't like it as much in retrospect. Voyager has got a couple good episodes in it that I can consistently watch because they're extremely well written. Enterprise has a couple of really good episodes that were extremely well written, and I can watch a lot, and not some of the others. Picard, season 3, parts of season 1, parts of season 2. Better scripting, tighter scripting would have been a lot better. Lower Decks, more consistent writing and more consistent plots than the other ones. Not a huge fan of the animated series. It's not bad, but not fabulous. What did I say about DS9? Enjoyed it the first time through. I mean, for me, I go back and I watch it, and the dark tone of a lot of the episodes really bothers me because I've changed. Actors, great. Ensemble, pretty good. Certain episodes, off the charts, excellent. But not necessarily the episodes that most people like. Trials and Tribulations was pretty funny. I think it needed those lighter episodes just because it got pretty hefty most of the time. Hey, I'm going to switch to a different tune. So, Graz, I'm going to put you in charge here.
Okay.
Let me switch over to... But we can argue that, and that's kind of the cool part about it, is we can argue that one. We're going to do Complicados.
You're kind of deciding on for Tuvix?
I thought Tuvix was a good character, and the arguments made to separate them were not great, in my opinion. I can see where they were going. Let's see, DS9 does the best job of creating an environment and real character development, in my opinion. It also did a great job of having a lot of name-worthy characters and not just an OG cast. Yep, true enough. Yeah, I think you're right about that. Character development. Yeah. The Doctor, I think, maybe the Doctor and Seven of Nine would be the other two for great character development. Who wrote the DS9 theme? Dennis McCarthy. Yes. Good composer. The music in a lot of them is pretty good. Surprisingly good. Compared to what you get these days, music is okayish. Well, let's see. I have Voth ships, Tetrion damage in space, and Zenkethi on the ground. I'm happy to do Tetrion damage in space. Let me see if I actually have any Tetrions on this ship. Nope, that's the other ship. Oh, I've got some Tetrions. No reason to go off and do actual work. I can pretend that these are good enough. Picard had two different themes. But the Picard Season 3 soundtrack is excellent. I actually bought it. And then discovered that my turntable is shot, so before I can go and listen to it, I have to go buy a new turntable.
You say a record player?
Yeah, old school turntable. I had
vinyl. Dang.
Yeah, I bought Picard in vinyl. $45.
A lot of people actually kind of like vinyl. And I don't blame them.
I had so much vinyl. When I moved here, I probably had in the 5,000 to 6,000 vinyl discs range because I worked in a record store for years and years. And I went through all of it. The ones that I really loved, you could tell I loved them because they were played to death. Um, so I kept maybe 30 of them, 3 of which I'm trying to sell on eBay because I've got the Mobile Fidelity Sound Labs complete works of the Beatles, and 2 others that I can't remember. Victory at Sea and one of the operas. I can't remember which opera. And they're all worth a lot of money, and I'm never going to play them on a turntable because it will destroy them. And then my turntable died, and there's a turntable repair shop. I called him. The guy's like, well, I don't really feel like working on them right now, so you want to call me in like February or March, and I'll think if I want to do it then. I'm thinking, or I could just go buy a couple $100 turntable. Get something basic. Well, I need Spacey damaged. Is there anything you guys want to do?
St. Kathy front.
Sure. That works great for me.
I need St. Kathy ships, so.
That sounds great for me. Let me do these beams real quick here. I am queuing us for Zinkethi front. Wee woo. What movie are we talking about, Elite? I feel like we're going to get an in-theater movie in late 2026. You are definitely being over-optimistic. In that amount of time, I don't think they could do a script, film it, produce it, effect it, and get it out. 'Cause that's like 16, 17 months to get that done. And
No, if they already have the script made, then maybe. But yeah, it's like that's what
That's real.
8 months left in the year.
Yeah.
Plus, now okay, so pretty much, if it's a December release, that's 20 months from now.
They might be able to hit that.
Maybe.
I know that everybody who they had somewhat signed for the reboot for. Let's see. So they're looking at a possible complete reboot set before the last reboot movie. Some of the people want to come back for Star Trek 4, but they don't even have a script together, which is too bad. So script, getting everybody together, pre-production, production, post-production, might happen. 60th anniversary gives me confidence for something big. I think we're more likely to see Starfleet Academy being their thing. If I have to choose between the Crossfield class and the Connie, which version of the Crossfield or Connie should I choose? That is a good question. I like the Connie 3, so if it was me, I'd be getting the Connie 3. On the Crossfield, I'd have to go look. Rachel is bomb like she doesn't need me to protect her or anything, but okay. Ooh, nope, somebody else got a bomb. Thula. Thula has a bomb. I'm thinking I'm doing damage, and then I look at it. Nope, I did 8,000 in Tetrion damage out of the 500,000 I need. It's not me. Yes, season 3 of SNW, even though they said that the information from Sky Showtime was not correct, they're also not saying it's completely wrong. Fine, I'll just stand here and pew pew people. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to switch ships if I'm going to do anything else for Tetrion damage. Or we're going to be doing a lot of stuff tonight. Which I guess isn't the worst thing ever. Oh great, I've got a bomb. I should not be touching things.
Your teammate has captured a bomb. Protect them.
If I can get here before anything respawns, will be great. Nope, things respawning. And there's Graz flying by. But Rachel's here. I'm safe! Rachel's here! Yay!
One enemy base left. They're sending a dreadnought to stop us. All
I had the
bases
weirdest
destroyed.
dream about Starfleet Academy.
Fight them.
And I don't know why my brain was Oh, I know why my brain was working on it, but
Attack vector.
Try that they went into production, they got everything done for the 2 seasons that they're going to do, and then they decided to can them both as tax write-offs. Most people dream about having to go to high school in their underwear or forgetting that there's a test on the last day. No, 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 no. I don't do any of that stuff. Well, that got me a whole 48,000 out of my 500,000 on damage. Black 33P12. Greetings. Thank you very much, Rachel. I appreciate that. I saw it. And thank you. So there still is the talk about the Star Trek comedy show or humorous show or whatever they're going to call it. I don't know if that'll be a sitcom, but it would be, who is it? Tawny Newsome and is it Jack Quaid who's going to help write it? I don't know that that's ever going to happen. I mean, it would be interesting. Base it all on Ryza, you know, make it like Love Hina, but with Star Trek.
A Love Boat themed.
Or you could do a Love Boat theme. I'm thinking more of a Love Hotel, but yeah, you know, Ryza. Putting everything on Ryza gives you the opportunity to bring in a whole bunch of species and characters and actors and a lot of opportunities for Easter eggs. You could go serious sometimes, but keep it lighthearted. I mean, you could play it very well. Let's see if I can grab some more Tetrion stuff from my stash. Lee says, I have faith in that one too. I feel like Tawny has a lot of pull and she's a great writer. I could see that developing into something for early 2027. Yeah. I just wish they'd get away from the 10-episode seasons. I get it. It's expensive to make shows, but 10 episodes is really short.
Now, I'll say this. If they were to do 2-hour-long episodes, then I can see them doing 10 episodes.
I could see that too. Hey, what reputation box has Tetrion weapons in it? If any. Something's got to have Tetrion weapons in it.
I think Tholian.
That would make some sense. Yeah, let's take those. Let's see if I've got any Tholians over here. Yeah, okay, Tholian.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Nukara, right? Nukara.
Yep.
Only had one. All right, let's see what we can put up on this ship here. Oh, it's all cannons. Joy. My inventory's full.
Oh.
Yes, I know my inventory's full, dear.
Are you needing beams?
Well, I'm just going to take whatever's free and I've got sitting around. I'm not actually going to spend money on anything here.
How many weapon slots do you have on that ship?
I have got 8 weapon slots, but everything I've got is cannons, which means it's all going to sit up front. Unless, oh, let me see if any of those were turrets. Oh, hang on, I might be able to do something here. Right up there. Got some turrets.
No.
Got some dual heavies. Anything else up there that's a turret?
Hey, I got some stuff for you, Mom.
You don't have to. I found enough stuff to fill up 7 of the 8 slots. So I'm fine. But thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, it's... Once we're done here, I'm... Cross, thanks.
Yeah, you're
Well, thank you very much.
welcome. Oh, I got 7 more slots in you.
Well, here's the funny thing. Oh, Satalia is doing Mysterious Dark Liquid, which, by the way, the Mysterious Dark Liquid is not super dark. It is herbal ginger tea. Yeah, Lee, you're right. The 10 episodes are cost-based, I'm sure. Especially on something where you're bringing in people who have names and it gets expensive to do stuff. Yeah, keep that one. Get rid of you. There was a time when having all these environmental suits was a nice thing. Nowadays, it's... Who needs them? The Elysian Kingdom. I gotta say that's one that totally did not stick in my brain at all. Probably one of those I can go back and rewatch it and appreciate it more. But it's just like, not in brain. All right, I now have some room. Are we happier there, Rachel? Now what are you giving me? You don't have to give me stuff. I'm good.
No, you're not. No, you're using cannons on a slow boat.
Well, thank you. Well, I did have some space, but we'll take care of that now. Besides, think of it this way, Rachel. I cleaned out all those new Kara boxes.
I don't know. It was also like someone activated a party ball
Oh, yeah.
at the subspace party amplifier.
Yep. I have a nullifier someplace, but I don't think it's on this account. I usually save those up for Ryza. Do I have any keys, I wonder? I have 3 R&D boxes left. Nope, that says these are Delta Alliance Duty Officer packs, even though they look like R&D boxes to me. Infinity Promotion Delta Alliance Duty Officer packs. Okay. Fine. Fine, I'll take your word for it. Which endeavor do you need, Satalia? Actually,
And no, I can't. I knew she was going to say that.
gravity kills? Yeah. What was happened the last time you said that, Satalia? Hmm?
Do
Do
you
we
have
have-
the keys for Mom? You have the keys for Mom?
Yeah, we don't want the tornado warning going off again, do we?
There's 900 keys up front. And
No, it's
100
1,000 keys up front. If we win, we give back 100 of them. Is that how that goes?
Okay.
And if we lose, they owe us another 100, something like that.
No, if we lose, we can't. No. She gives you 900 up front. If
Yeah.
we win, she has to give you another 100
Okay.
to incentivize you to win.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
if we lose, you give her back 100 of those keys, so you keep 800.
So I'm still incentivized to win.
Yeah.
Oh, why do I have that? Make sure I didn't throw in my plasma there. Okay, fine. There. Now see? Room. Plenty of room. Anybody want to... See, Satalia's not in this. That's the other catch, is you have to be in this if I cue gravity kills. Ooh, Jazzy Cat's rating us with a party of 4. Hi, Jazzy Cat. Bad Satalia. No. Down. Down, girl. Down. No, it's okay, girls. My girls are both looking at me. No, I was talking to Satalia, not to you girls. You are my best girls.
Another TNG episode I kind of like is, I think it's Darmok.
Oh, Darmok's great. It did a lot in exploring first contact situations where you don't have a language in common, and I think it just did a great job of going into it. Because with the universal translators, we always have the we understand each other thing. This was a we don't understand each other.
Yeah. We might understand the words, but we don't understand the sequence of the words.
Yes, and of course everybody promptly does, and Gilad and Shaka when the walls fell. The whole point, I think, with that episode and then Modern Times is, have you seen the Minecraft movie?
Not yet.
Okay. Somebody described it as a bunch of memes strung together with, that's the entire movie, a bunch of memes put together. If you don't know Minecraft, it doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, there's something that's pretending to be a plot. But if you know Minecraft, it's hysterical. If you don't know it, it's just enjoyable. And Darmok is that concept of a shared historical or fundamental knowledge of one another's society, where you can shorthand it to those things, and everybody who's in the in-group gets it.
It's like, I think, case in point, I think, was it Roy that said Juliet on the balcony?
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much people that know shape, at least the Western world will kind of understand it's probably pertaining to romance of some kind.
Jazzy Cats, you need to see the Minecraft movie. Put your brain on hold. Just go in there expecting to have a fun time. Do not go in there expecting anything deep.
Or Now, if I talking about Domaki, if I said David versus Goliath,
Yeah, exactly.
we would understand a underdog wins,
Right.
or at least something like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of concepts. Underdog wins. Might doesn't mean right, things like that. There's a lot of concepts in there.
Yeah, it's like or over you succeed in overwhelming odds.
Commodore Terrio, what do you mean people don't like that film? Everybody I know who's seen it liked the film, but they liked it with the understanding it's stupid. But you can like stupid movies.
Hey, yeah, honestly, there are some movies that are stupid as
AF.
heck.
Yeah, stupid
It's
AF.
still enjoyable.
Yeah, yeah. Come on. That was my description for Deadpool versus Wolf or Deadpool and Wolverine as it's stupid, but boy is it fun.
I personally can kind of say that somewhat about some of the Mel Brooks movies.
Yeah.
They're stupid, but honestly, they're funny as heck. And would I play the said movies over and over and over and over and over
Yeah,
again?
that's kind of it. I would.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, so Minecraft is not a great movie, but we were actually thinking about, hey, maybe we'll go see it Sunday when I get home, and it's the same group of adults wanting to go see it again because it was just fun. And sometimes there's just not fun in our lives.
Hey, so sometimes you just need to have some stupidity
Yeah.
in your life to. So yeah, you have to have stupidity to understand the smartness.
Yeah. Now, at the same time, there are movies that are stupid but also truly awful.
Oh yeah.
Manos, The Hands of Fate. Um, Birdemic. I love Birdemic. It's really stupid and it's really awful, but every time I watch it, I can't watch it without thinking of the Riff Tracks version of it, which just completely makes me laugh. But lots and lots of stupid stuff. Lead says beginning of 2026 is Star Trek 60th anniversary. Star Trek currently has 920 episodes, with season 3 and 4 of Strange New World and 1 of 2 of Academy confirmed. So presumably 40 episodes. That puts it 40 episodes away from 1,000. So big milestones for Trek 60th anniversary next year, and then probably 1,000 episodes in 2028. Yeah, I can see that.
And I remember when the 35th anniversary TV guide covers came out.
Mm-hmm.
That was many years ago.
I had them. I actually just threw them away last week. I had all that stuff, and I'm finally like, nope, nope. I do not need to hold on to any more things in my life. I'm looking forward to the day when I don't have boxes of stuff, and I'm getting closer. Let us do something. Would anybody? I wonder what they'll do for this 1,000th Star Trek episode. That's a really good question. Well, I don't know, but there's a lot of things they could do. I was watching a short little thing on Val Kilmer today, going from his passing the other day, and then through AI and through clips of different films he was in, going back through his movies to his first appearance as Nick Rivers in Top Secret. It was really well done. The AI did a great job of making the movement from one scene to the next so it looked like he was walking from place to place to place to place and de-aging as he went. But yeah, you could do something interesting for 1,000th episode, or 1,000th episode. Gosh darn it! But I suspect Paramount will f it up. Don't know the exact number off the top of my head, but there are around 15-ish feature-length episodes through Trek. Yeah, they tend to count those as 2 episodes because they run them
part
separately.
1 and part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when they're split over 2 seasons.
Oh, I hate the cliffhangers.
Oh, yeah.
It's like what the frack? Wait,
It's the end of the
wait.
season, and Riker's about to fire on the Borg ship, and you're like, you're gonna leave it there for 3 months. Thanks. Thanks. Commodore Terry,
It's
we were coming back. I don't think that was an issue. I mean, we waited decades between episodes. I think we could wait 3 months. You don't have to put a cliffhanger, but they were really good cliffhangers. Back in the days when I used to write fanfic Trek stuff, I tried to make the end of every episode or every chapter or every other chapter a cliffhanger till somebody finally like, just stop doing that. Hi, Cliff. All right, anybody want to join us? Unless we got something better to do, we're going to do something spacey. Um, Elite, I'm not aware of that there was ever a feature-length episode. Oh, that's maybe not true. Was the premiere of TNG a 2-hour kickoff? And the same for Voyager. Were those
yes.
2-hour episodes? Okay. Yeah.
I know TNG was a 2 hour
Okay.
episode. No, correction. It's actually runtime's like 90 minutes,
Yeah. Yeah.
but with commercials and stuff, it's 2 hours.
Yeah, I think it was 46.
Yeah, most episodes here in the U.S., if it actually airs on TV, are usually hour-long episodes are actually
Yeah, that's
40, somewhere between 40 to 50 minutes.
yeah, 45 is a good average. Emissary and Now They Think About It, all good things. All good. They didn't make All Good Things a cliffhanger. They made a 2-hour cap. They might have done that with Voyager too. Hour and 20, Cliff says. Yeah, sounds about right. So the premiere episodes on some of them and the closing episodes on some of them, not on Enterprise.
Yeah, I know that. I think All Good Things was a two
Yeah, it
hour
was 2 hours. Yeah,
episode.
yeah. They're all.
And I actually kind of liked it that they brought Denise Crosby back for the final episode.
Did I just lose you?
What?
Oh, suddenly your audio just cut out for a second. So
What was I saying?
I don't know because it disappeared as you were just kind of starting. Hang on.
Oh, no, I was saying I kind of like that they brought Denise Crosby
Yep.
back for the final episode.
Yep. Got to do that. The average length of a Star Trek episodes varies depending on the series, but the general falls from 45 to 60 in the original series, 23 to 24 for animated. Lower Decks is 23 to 30. Discovery and Strange New Worlds are roughly 1 hour each. This is without commercial.
Yeah, if you're streaming the actual episode in its first airing on streaming service, you usually don't have any commercials that you have to actually air. Now they'll probably have commercials ads.
Yeah. 44 minutes was the runtime on average for TNG, Voyager, and DS9 on average. Elite, I think if it was designed to be a two-parter, then it's 2 episodes. If it was designed to be a one-parter and has been cut now, that's a whole different story. But I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
Like All Good Things, even though you see it as parts 1 and part 2 in syndication, and it even has titles for it, it was originally a single episode. Let's see, Cliff. Lots of ad breaks. Yep, lots of ad breaks. Lots and lots. That's how they pay the bills. I don't think they count. Maybe they do count the intro time as part of the runtime. That would make sense if they did. Anyway, I'm going to launch something here. Yeah, we want something spacey, right? Do we care what? As long as it's spacey?
Infected?
Infected? Sure. Infected's good. No.
Or Kettenberg Vortex?
Well, let's start off with the
Here.
one infected and we'll go from there.
Okay.
Rachel says pew pew. Pew pew's good. Weeboo.
We will.
So I've been trying to do the 20-hour cooldown on the new event, but you can't bank. Well, you can bank it, but you can't. It's very interesting. You can bank the event, and when you come and log back in, it'll give you credit for everything except the daily progression. Which kind of defeats the purpose. Let's see, what have I got here? I have 8 hours and 32 minutes before it resets, so that would be about 4 tomorrow morning. That's not bad. I can get up at 4 tomorrow morning. As far as I'm concerned, you don't need to parse this for me because I'm not running a great ship here. I just want to get my Tetrium damaged in.
Scanning the nanite transformer. Done. Additional data is available. The nanite probes can repair the
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to do a few things here. Because everybody's killing stuff so fast.
probe is closing in on the transformer. Destroy it.
Actually, Natalia, I might do an episode tomorrow early. And we'll see how I feel. Yay! I know it's Saturday, but I've slept in the past 2 mornings, and so by tomorrow my brain will be going, no, it's 4, you have to get up now. Ah. Well, that got me up to 360. That's some progress. You said Kittimer Vortex?
Yeah. Hold on, let me get zone out here.
Yep, no problem. No, Satalia, Wednesday night I had class, got home very, very late, so slept in on Thursday morning. Went to the gym, massively overdid it on Thursday, and I was in a lot of pain, so was up most of Thursday night, Friday morning. Finally got to sleep about 2 in the morning. The alarm went off,
Okay,
and
I'm
I just
ready.
looked at it. I went back to bed. Wee woo.
Woo-woo.
Yeah, I totally believe Moopsy was doing bad things while I'm gone.
Make the board.
Chris texted me at 6 this morning going, no show today? Grumble, grumble, grumble as I'm typing things out to him. Yep. That explains a lot, Satalia. I always thought of Moopsy as more of a ground kill than a space kill.
Disarm your weapons. You will escort us to your home world, where we will begin assimilating your culture and technology.
Well, I guess I'm not going to worry about that too much.
Stop them.
We will add your technological and biological standards to our own.
Ooh, we got some people here with engines. The Cult of Kalis.
We're picking up.
Well, hopefully my Theragun, which is here today, will let me sleep through the night tonight.
You will lower your shields and prepare to board.
Oh, I got my 500,000 Tetrion damage. Yay!
The scimitar has been destroyed, but sensors detected several.
What next? Something we don't do very often?
Operation Wolf.
Say again?
Operation Wolf.
Oh, I love Operation Wolf. Let me see what these guys have. Oh yeah, totally ready to do it in this one. Rachel, you up for a little Operation Wolf? Can't wait till they make this one available with advanced.
Honestly, Quinn in the runabout.
Yeah, make it harder, thank you.
Yes, please.
There's a
Yes,
Zoe right
honestly-
there. Hi, Zoe. Zimmer.
We will.
Wee boo.
Yes, it's properly kitted out. People can knock him out quickly.
There we go. Now I can look like I'm not ready to go hit the beaches. It took me, what, 9 months to change clothes for her?
Everyone's here? Once you have...
Throw in a few new toys. You can adjust between a standing and a... I've read that first as, to tell you, it can adjust between a standing and a standing desk. I'm thinking, that's interesting, but okay, sure.
Operations is locked down. Use the exocomps to get the doors open. Get to the consoles down in the security hub. Deploy exocomps to the consoles. Once all three are set, they'll start tracking the security system.
Did we get all three?
This is going to
Yep.
be great.
I'll cut through the security like a hot knife through soft butter. This system won't even know it hit it.
All right, the exocomps have started their hack. Keep them in one piece.
Oh, looks like I don't have any work to do here today.
Heads up! They're using site-to-site transporters to feed troops in. System hack is 25%.
I'm a bad person.
Orders weren't clear. Stop the terrorists now.
System hack is 50%. Keep those exocomps working.
Bring me their heads, or you'll all spend your final moments in an agonizer room.
Making fire over here. Now!
Almost there. System hack is 75%. Watch your exocomps.
Whoever kills these terrorists gets their own ship to command.
The exocomp at console alpha is damaged and needs repairs.
Fine. Oh, gross. It's there. I will ignore that then.
All exocomps are operational. They're continuing to hack the system. That's it. Security system bypass complete.
Security team, report to operation. Do not let anyone inside.
That door control should allow you to open the black door now. Deploy exocomps at the database before the Terrans delete all the files.
Lita, I don't have time to waste on your laxity. Face me yourself, coward!
Keep those spirits on my back while I work my magic. Okay, chums. Let's do this. Oh boy, here we go again.
Okay, here we go. Keep those exocomps intact so we can get what we came here for.
Transporter route! Emergency transport!
Oh, that's that's not what I expected, but okay, fine.
All technicians, report to ops. Delete the database before they steal it from us.
Oh. That's one of our guys.
Shoot to kill, idiots!
Data acquisition at 25%.
Somebody has a lovely sound effect going on.
Not today, cretins. You are swiftly becoming annoying. Transporter route! Emergency transport!
Data acquisition at 50%. Watch out for trouble.
Dang, I love putting mines in the entryways.
You are swiftly becoming annoying.
Yeah, this is one of the few times that you know that they're going to be coming out of this place here. Mine it to heck.
You really must think highly of yourselves if you thought you had.
And then you wind up with just a pile of bodies at the doorway. It's just so fulfilling.
Data acquisition at 75%. You're almost
Oh,
there.
they got past the first mine. Okay.
You are swiftly becoming annoying. You really must.
Beastie came face to face with no, Quinn came face to face.
Quinn versus Badgie?
and Beecher.
Oh, nice.
You are swiftly becoming annoying. Transporter route now.
Data acquisition complete. Well done. Now get the
Okay,
hell
so
out of there.
where's Quinn?
And we'll come back. Get him one more time. Come on, Twin.
Shoot to kill, you idiots.
Oh, I have him. Hey!
Win the Tigers. Get me
Now we
out
can
of
go.
here.
Hello, Orion Snake. How are you?
I'm not done with you yet. Ensign, lock phasers. Fire!
New plan. Don't die while I come up with a better plan.
This is Quinn. Feed in the troops. Bring the anti-personnel missiles online. Flush them out like the vermin they are.
Keep up the pressure. You put us against it. but it's
So much for
still
the Tigress.
Divert power to weapon systems and fire at will.
Woo! You're doing it! You're actually doing this! Amazing!
Yeah, we definitely need this on advanced.
Ooh, that
Yeah.
runabout's in bad shape now. Keep fighting!
And happy Friday to you too, Orion. We all need a happy Friday. Yay!
Well done!
There we go. It's not a good mission till we hear him screaming. Oh, that's nice looking desk, Italia. Ooh, good size too. Is it really from Kung Fu Panda? I didn't even realize that. Huh.
Quiet in here?
No, it's not. We're never quiet.
No, it's quiet in this Discord right now.
Only for the moment. We just finished running something.
By this time normally, you have about 15 people in here.
We have been very quiet on Fridays of late.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I've starting earlier, but I've noticed Fridays are very, very quiet.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's 15 people in Discord, but in chat, only a couple. And in Talkie Talkie, it's just Graz and me tonight.
I made a new character.
Oh, did you really? Tell us about him
Yeah.
or her.
69 or 420.
There we go.
Well, do you want to see him?
Sure. Where are you?
I'll come back to Earth Space Dock. Give me a sec.
I'm on apparently Space Deck 1.
Uh,
Check the
You're going to be
mannequins.
impressed.
Okay, hang on. Check the mannequins. Mean at the tailors?
He's not a high enough level to do any TFOs like, but he's high enough.
Yeah. Exismer or Space Deck 1. We're waiting on Joshua to come join us. Musin says I redid bits of a few builds last night. I found some interesting articles in Reddit about helping starting players. And I have to say, people in Reddit wrote some very nice, respectful, and supportive documentation about new players yesterday. I'm just like, this can't be Reddit.
Your resistance is futile.
Good looking tune. Hang on, let me get that out of there. Very hinting at Tony Stark-ish. Tony Stark has been Borgified.
Yeah. Not a bad looking tune if you
No,
gotta say
actually
so
looks
myself.
fine. Hints of Quinn. Good looking
Do you like
outfit.
what do you think of the weapon?
I love the weapon.
That's from the Lobby store.
How is it in fighting?
Pretty good, actually.
Oh, lovely.
The weapon I'm currently using is, if I can get it in your DMs, some reason I can't get your. Give me a sec. Expand the chat a little bit. That'd be easier. That's what I'm using.
Oh, the BATD?
Mm-hmm. And it has the thing where you can teleport as a Borg.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah. It's pretty useful when you want to surprise enemies.
How far can you move?
I haven't fully tested the range on it yet.
Okay.
I think it's within 10 kilometers.
Do you have to target on something, or does it just move you?
Within 10 kilometers and targeting the enemy.
Okay. Oh, not 10 kilometers. That's right off the map. 10 meters?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's the max range of a normal weapon.
Okay, yeah, in the 10-meter range then. Or
it's a normal. Yeah,
weapon
you get
ranges
the
tend to be
idea.
about 20 meters to 25, depending on what it is, but targeting
Yeah,
is usually around 10. Rachel's taking a short bio break, which is fine, Rachel. My
yeah.
dogs have not realized that the SNACK time is fast approaching. They're still asleep.
Maybe we'll do one of those. A quick patrol, ground that quick ground patrol.
Uh, Jupiter Station Showdown?
Why not?
Or we could do,
1-9 Bozeman.
yeah, Bozeman. We'll wait for Rachel to get back here, though.
It's kind of cool seeing this character.
Mm-hmm. It's a good looking character.
Engineer, as all Borg should be.
I have decided I'm not going to do any new characters until I get every single character I've got completely done and the ships leveled, which once Taz gets back on, he'll be like, yeah, let's go level ships right now. Go. All of them.
Now, what if they come out with the Romulan Republic recruit?
Say that again?
Romulan Republic.
Okay,
recruit.
then I've lied. Because
Yeah,
I will
it's like,
build me a Romulan, no problems.
it's like, okay, under normal circumstances, you're not making a new tune.
Right. But if they give me Romulan,
unless they do something to where a Klingon faction, a
Yeah.
Borg faction, or a aforementioned Republican Romulan Republic recruit.
Houston says I can help with ship builds too. Well, I don't want to necessarily build a ship at the moment. I just want to get everything done. I have way too many tunes that are anything from 0% done to 99% done, but not quite there. Even my oldest tunes have still got little things to do. Do they have Jupiter Station Showdown on extremely hard? If they do, we can do it that way. Yeah, we can do
Yeah.
that on extra difficult.
I've requested you join team.
Oh, you're in team.
I wasn't
Oh,
until
well,
I did that.
it says it's right there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You know what they need to do? For each one, they should give a unique transport animation. For Borg,
That would be cool.
They should give the Borg one, which is very similar to the Romulan. Beam in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I do have this. The exosuit from the Borg, the Lobie store. Just to get this outfit. Yeah.
Let's move that out of the way so people can see you. Rachel, let me know when you're. Oh, no, Rachel's still gone. I'll wait for Rachel to come back.
You want to see his other outfit?
Yeah, go for it. Nah, the other one's better.
How did I know you were going to say that? The other one's more minimal, minimal,
Mm-hmm.
where this one is full on Borg. This weapon does not get stored.
No,
Just stays there.
because it's a prosthetic. But do you have an alternate weapon you can use? Yeah, so when you need to, it'll switch back out. Yeah.
I think I've got the two most Borg-looking weapons in the game.
Mm-hmm. But that one's the one that you're currently equipping is probably the one that looks more Borgish, which is appropriate.
For this character. And I also have all the Borg kit modules when it gets to level 65 as well. Yeah. The adapt, the resistance is futile, the simulation, where you can assimilate other people.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna work on getting the cutting beam, the cutting tractor beam. Once I've got all that, I'll have it all set up. And then also, of course, I got the vinculum as well, because why not? So I'll have a pretty Borg kit module layout, effectively.
It's looking great.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel, are you back?
Wow, of all the streamers I have in my list, you're the only one that's on.
Yeah, like I said, Friday nights have become really quiet.
Like, I
I,
have a lot of people.
well, let me see what's even in game today if we have lots of people in game. Yeah, if you look at who's playing, it's really just a very small list of the hardcore players.
You want to know something crazy?
Hmm.
Only 3 people are on my friends list who are actually on.
Yeah, well, I probably got less than 10 tonight. So I'm going to start experimenting. Much as I have been enjoying the Friday night show, I either want to do a Friday night stream or a Saturday night stream. Saturdays used to be a big night back in the day. Rachel's back. Rachel, we were going to do not Operation Wolf. We were going to do One Night in Bozeman, if that works for you. The thing is, for One Night in Bozeman, it's a patrol, which means everybody has to launch it themselves. So I'm going to launch it on Elite. Let's have some fun here. Ooh, we have a team, but I still think we all have to launch it separately. Let's see what happens.
You're gonna have one of my guys. Yeah.
I got you there.
Yeah, you've got one of my team members as well.
We shouldn't. Well, let's see what happens because we've got Rachel, Graz, Musin. I don't know if maybe Musin didn't accept. We will see.
I know when I did it with my friend earlier this week,
Mm-hmm.
it was working with, the amount of people we had,
Okay.
and it didn't work.
Right, let's get moving. We need to get to the complex quickly. So much for the bombing run. Enterprise must have finished
Better
off the
switch
war
out weaponry.
We are the Borg. Your biological and technological distinctiveness will be added to our own. Resistance is futile.
Yeah, it's easier with guns instead of having to remodulate. But
We still haven't learned. Resistance is inevitable.
One thing about it, you're gonna laugh on me a little bit.
are you having fun?
Yes.
Then we won't laugh.
Complex took some hits.
Oh, we
Check the
might.
survivors.
Just depends
okay.
on what's going on.
That's true.
Oh yeah, I did put the cooperative vanity shield
Mm-hmm.
on
Picking up
a
any Borg life
Prometheus.
signs in the complex.
Yeah,
Cardin's
I
people
did
should
that.
be here now. Let's make sure.
Reynald, 007. Greetings. There's got to be a good way to do that as a James Bond joke.
Heads up, there are drones ahead.
Your defenses are insufficient. You will be assimilated.
Come on, I've got all these wonderful mines I can lay down.
I'm just being careful because obviously it is elite and it's not scaled to my level.
There are lights over there. It's like a camp somehow. The Borg will be drawn to it like moths to a flame. We need to protect the locals. Picking up life signs ahead. Some of them are Borg.
Resistance is futile.
Get away from us!
You will be assimilated. You will adapt to serve the collective.
Yeah, sure.
What are those things? Robots? Zombies? Robot zombies?
Damn, I was afraid something like this would happen. Take out those drones. can't remember the Borg. Setting your tricorder to emit a neurolytic pulse should work.
You guys are so much quicker.
Here, this area is clear. Enough
Toys.
Borg signals to the north.
It's all about the toys.
Yeah.
Though I will say this one's a fun one to do. No shields, no kits, no mods, no nothing,
Something of tactical
and a
value.
melee weapon.
Make sure they don't.
The naked and afraid version.
How about at some point let me show you the animation that you get when you
Great.
use the teleport
Smells
feature?
and it's swarming with
Okay.
birds. Take them down.
Watch.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, but you came back in the same spot.
Yeah, because people killed him too quick.
Oh. Sorry. Big fight coming up.
No, we're not.
Let's see if we can figure
Never
out
kill
what
Some of
Too
you are
quick.
just ridiculously powered going around.
power amplifiers.
Ooh, a Thaleron build. That's interesting.
And lithium batteries. Oh, hell.
You know, funny thing about it, it's fun to use in a
No sign of the Borg.
in
Run
a
scan,
mission.
Make sure Picard's team is all
Oh,
accounted
yeah.
for. Picking up Starfleet comm badges inside the bar and... Hold on. More Starfleet comm badges inbound, but they're on Borg drones.
I will get this upgraded to epic when I get the chance.
When you get there, yeah.
Achoo.
Okay, the perimeter's clear. I'm thinking that transmission tower's our next stop.
It's gone into kitty cat mode.
Just so you know, this character's only level 25 right now. 26.
No worries. It's doing fine. I'm a lead.
Get me to the first array and I'll start disabling your transport.
But I am basically letting you guys kill most of it.
Letting us, yeah.
There is a somewhat of a thing as a low level tune. You don't get involved with high level people in their fights.
Populated sector.
We're not rude. We'll let you kill things. Maybe.
Hint, hint, wing, wing.
All right, this one's done. Let's go.
Oh boy. Resistance is not futile.
Alright,
Yeah,
Seven, come
I
on
got-
over here.
By the way, this character already has like 1,000 of near enough. At least 600 of each reputation already.
Oh, nice.
I did the temple dude on Earth Space Dock, so
Mhm.
yeah. He is
We're
pretty
onto it.
fine.
Security protocols just spiked. They're not integrated.
So this is where I prefer the chronoton mines to the mine traps. So you can lay the... Oh, Badgie's here. Yay, Badgie.
You love that badgy thing.
I love Badgie.
That last
Ah,
one, you're
gosh darn it. We were talking
You know,
about
in
that
the
last night.
I have been thinking about the next Delta Recruit event comes around,
Yeah.
which should be some point in the
Drones are getting
next
too close
week.
for comfort. Fix that.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm thinking, and here's my logic. The KDF recruit is just about to finish in 3 days' time on the console.
Ah,
And what do they normally run during the first contact? A Delta recruit.
I'm so tired of Delta Recruit and Temporal Recruits. We were just talking about Romulans. I would like Romulan recruits. Thank you very much.
How about the other Discovery of Starfleet?
Yeah, go for some of the other ones.
Dominion? Or that's
We
the
don't have
Gamma.
a Dominion, but that would be fun.
Yeah, that's Gamma.
Oh, Gamma, yeah.
Pretty much the only faction, playable race faction that we don't have a recruit for is the Romulans.
The which ones?
Yes,
Remans?
they do.
And okay. They have the Delta, but that's shared between Fed and Klingons. They don't, but the Klingons have their own dedicated one. Federation has their own dedicated, and so does the Jim'Hadar.
Yeah.
So, Federation does not have a dedicated. No, the Romulans are the only one that doesn't have a dedicated recruit. Every other faction has at least one.
Okay.
The Klingons and the Federation have two.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, honestly,
Borg cooperative recruits. Yeah. Yeah. That'd be fun, but I think it's. You could do that though. You join on the
How about
Borgs. You run 4 episodes, and at the end of the last episode, you become liberated, and you have your options to join either Klingons or the Federation, just kind of like you do with Romulans.
or how about this? You got the Romulan, you got the Federation,
Yeah.
the KDF,
Yeah.
or because the game will have updated, how about the new Romulus? All Romulans get separated from Federation and the Klingons.
Well,
They go back to New Romulus.
I would love that, but I don't think they're going to do that. But I would love it.
After what? But here's the thing: we don't know what Decker plans are.
No, we don't. I'm not sure they know what their plans are either. But we'll take it. What next, pray tell?
Pray tell. How about I get on a much more powerful?
That
and a
works
bit
for me,
more-
and then we will launch something up because Dante's offered to join us, so I've pulled Dante into this.
I've left the team and changed
Okay,
engines.
let me know when you're ready.
Question is, who do I come on?
That's interesting. Oh, of course I'd get that one. What am I thinking?
Oh yeah, my other Romulan, my Riemann, is level 41. by the
Nice.
way. Federation, so yeah. Who do I come on? My TMP guy, Mr. Slappable.
Mr. Slappable. Rachel, you go with whatever pleases your little heart, because this is what we in the audio business call a game. You're supposed to have fun.
You know what? I'll come on my main
Okay.
to grace my main with your presence.
So the Delta Alliance duty officer packs, of which I have 3, are worth like 40 million on the exchange.
Do it. Do it, do
I
it,
have
do it.
3 of them.
Raytel, can we do a Hive Onslaught?
Yeah, we can do a Hive Onslaught.
And I'll tank it.
You can take it.
And I'm going to bring out the USS Ark Royal
Oh, okay.
for this.
As long as it's not the Ark Royale, we're good.
No, the Terran Dreadnought.
Good evening, Dante. And I know you're muted. Rachel will be right back.
I've already tested it. Already. And
Okay.
she runs good.
Good. I have got you both queued up there. Rachel and Joshua. Hi, guys. Hang on, I have to say hi to the childrens who are now waking up from their
Are we waking up?
from their nice 2-hour nap. I was chastising Satalia, and the dog was like, we didn't do anything wrong. We were just napping. Yeah, you guys go back to nap for a little bit more. Then we'll go down. I promise.
Let's have a look how much money I have right now.
Okay, we are going to do Hive Onslaught. No, Hive Onslaught? Yes, we're going to do Hive Onslaught. Elite?
Sure, just a warning, I'm...
Oh, hold on, somebody's not. Dante's still in cooldown for Hive Onslaught.
Damn.
Yeah, that's okay. We can do something else and come back to it. I don't know what his cooldown is, but we'll go for it. We'll come
Infected
back to it.
Conduit?
We'll do something else first. What was that?
Infected Conduit?
We just
Well,
did that.
good.
So 3 of us are in cooldown for that one. 8 minutes on Hive Onslaught.
it shows that we can do it uninfected.
Pardon?
It shows no cooldown for me.
Uninfected?
Or affected.
Yeah, but hold on. Rachel switched out too. Hang on. Oh, you're right. We can do infected conduit.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do a little infected conduit elite, and with this party, we won't be able to get it done before the 8 minutes is elapsed, but that's life.
Oh, you're talking about
I'm joking so
Ross,
hard.
Rachel.
We woo?
We were. We both know that those two are like some
Yeah.
of the hardest hitting people I know.
Well, Dante's here too. It's not that anybody's lacking for firepower except me. Because it's
Oh,
just a little
come on.
No, on this ship, this is just a little pew-pew with some green weapons that Graz gave me a few minutes ago. Yeah, no, seriously.
What is you already got your theta theta damage. Why didn't you switch out to something more pew pew?
Because it hates me. Actually, you know what? Do I have this set up on anything?
Which? Oh, you're using the adamant. Oh no, you're not.
No,
You're
this is the
using
Garrett.
The Garrett.
Yeah, which I'm not impressed with, but I wanted to level it up. And then
It's actually not a bad ship.
It's... You could make it a much better ship. I'm pretty much running them straight out of the box.
Yeah.
There, went back to my plasma build. I'm happier now.
The situation is grim.
How the heck did you get all the way up there?
Who, me?
We must assume
No,
Why not?
Oh, he's special.
this is not acceptable. There's
Hey.
Just don't launch anything.
Yeah.
Oh, they launch out the back.
Yeah, but they'll go for it.
Yeah, if they're within range, so go for it.
I know. That's why I'm not touching the hangar bay panel.
scanning the nanite transformer. Done. Additional data is available. The nanite froze to repair the transformers. Stop them. The probe is closing in on a transformer. Destroy it.
What do you think of this tank so far?
I think it's doing just a fantastic job.
I have this set up kind of weird with the way this one's set up. Just because I think this could be a really good ship to use for a tank. I was not wrong. Well, my hull right now, 220,000.
impressed, Joshua, in that this ship, which is not particularly strong, isn't taking any damage. You're sucking it all up.
Yeah. That was a impressive run.
Yeah.
That's the
very
first
nice.
elite run of this I've actually done of this
Oh,
ship.
congratulations.
Okay, so did anyone besides me parse that?
No, I did not parse that, but I'm curious. No, this ship was garbage, but I'm curious about the other numbers. As I said, this is
Okay,
just a gear that I
so
took out of a box.
Nexus Link is in what?
Okay.
So
Graz with 503, Dante with 278, Rachel with 221, Joshua with 162, and me with 73, which is surprisingly better than I thought it was going to do. So, yoo-hoo! And
This time what I'll do is I'll run mine so I'll get a proper reading.
well, Dante ran it off Oscar, and it's in chat. With Graz at 476, Dante at 274, Rachel at 186, Joshua at 158, and me at so low that it's not even on there. Yeah, it got cut off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the same frame for numbers. But nice. Very nice run.
Yeah, that was a smooth,
Yeah.
clean run.
It was.
I'm thinking this Terran Series Command Dreadnought is more powerful than people give it credit for. Because everyone mocked its seating, if that makes sense. Miracle Worker Command, or Command Miracle Worker, I made it work as a tank. Because I actually have Narrow Sensor Bands 3 on a tank. Am I crazy?
Yes, but that's. Oh, you meant not related to this. Yeah, it was pretty nice. Dante, how are you? I can look that up. It's 8 minutes on your Hive Onslaught. You're still in cooldown, but probably just for another couple minutes here. So we'll give it a couple minutes and then we'll launch Hive Onslaught. We will crush the Hive. Yeah, I think so.
Because I think the way, if I was going to increase the amount of regen, I'd preferably swap that Narrow Sense Bands 3 to reroute shields to hull containment.
Well, before we launch...
Cooldown's done.
Give me 1 sec. Just because I want to switch back to, I think, a different ship. 1 second here. No. Maybe Fall Guy. Yeah, we'll go back to the Fall Guy. There we go.
Buildings on the current Terran. Oh, we got to defeat some terrorists. Okay. Terran terrorists.
Terran
Get it?
terrorists. Okay.
I hope you don't mind defeating some terrorists.
Dante said, I had a 1.41 hit with the weaponized mycelial emitter thing.
Nice.
Yeah, no, that thing, if you get it time to do it, which you do with this one. All right, Hive Onslaught. Advanced or Elite?
Roz's call. You know what he would say, Elite.
Yeah. Graz, you okay with
If we're
Elite? With Dante's on Elite. Okay, it's Elite.
We woo.
Wee woo.
We will.
As people will say, if it's not Elite, it's not worth playing.
Oh, no, that's not true. That is so not true. It's like at the gym today, and I'm like, hey, this is easy. Let's put another 10 pounds on. And he goes, or you could do the same weight, just go as slow as you can up and down on things. And I'm like, that'll be easy. Oh my God, I hate you. I hate you. You can make anything horrible if you really work at it. Oh, that's not great. Let's see.
Now, here's the
That's not
question
bad.
for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you buy a game,
Yes.
okay, you don't own the game outright, but you own you don't own the IP, but at least you own the game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or at least you should.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dream of victory, where none can be had.
That's interesting. Oh, that's why. Now I remember why I hate the ship. Okay. Okay, Complicatus needs a good build. That's all there is to it. She's entitled to something better than this.
This ship generates a lot of threat, doesn't she?
Yeah. You can always tell when somebody else shows up.
The 2 cigars.
Toothbrush holders, please.
Oh, come on. We both know what batch will name it. Go on.
They're the pickles.
No. Unfortunately, it's a rated R term, so we're not going to say it.
It's a
here.
Gorn sex toy?
Yes.
The frickin' subnuke at the end works sometimes. Yeah, it does. It absolutely does.
Your efforts are futile. If I destroy this vessel, you and I will claim
It was the feedback that got me last time. Feedback, speaking of.
How long does it usually last?
What, the feedback? A couple
Yeah.
seconds. You see the ring pass out by you. And then she goes away.
Got it.
Reynald, the sub-nuke is all you, Rachel, at that time. It's always a matter of getting it at the right moment. Ooh, yeah, 12.6 on that one. Woohoo! Yeah, Mom. Oh, excuse me. 63. That's better than it should be. 12.6 makes more sense. Well, definitely this tune's getting a new ship and a build.
Yeah, I definitely took the most damage there.
Well, you should. You're just sucking up all the damage for the rest of us.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, you were.
Damage taken 77 and 79
Nice.
in total.
Nice. I really want to go out with my Gorn one day because he's got a cute little ship that does a nice job of dealing damage, but I haven't taken him out on Elite yet.
What does Rachel think of the Ark Royal or the Terran series?
Well, she's got an Ark Royal of her own, so.
I meant the ship I was using to do the tanking.
I think it did a. Rachel says, I love this ship. I think your ship did a fine job of tanking because I was taking nothing that whole run.
I think the only one who was actually taking anywhere near some damage was the
Graz?
one in the
Me?
Yeah.
Can we go and defeat some terrorist ships?
Yeah, do you have a preference in where we go? There.
It's not restricted, so beggars can't be choosers.
Jupiter Eratus.
Go.
Unfortunately, I have Terran ships, but it has to be the battle zone.
I think I got the better preference in this one.
Yeah, you do. Do you want to join us, Graz? And we'll go do that one, then we can go join you in the Terran battle zone. How many do you have in the battle zone?
5.
Oh,
Yeah. So just give me a second. Let me get situated to where I can go into it. Then we can go do whatever you're wanting to do.
We'll defeat 30 terrorists in Jupiter Eratus.
No problem. Tell you what, though, I'm going to make Graz the team lead for just a second here. I'm going to switch over.
What do you think of my name for the Terrans?
The terrorists? It's fine. Good name.
Yeah.
Appropriate. Okay, I'm going to grab Gornalicious since we have enough here to make a private party out of this. And see how he's doing these days in a real team. Yeah, I know what you want, but you can wait a few minutes.
Should I bring out the USS Independence, the USS War Crimes, or the Iwani Command Carrier?
Ooh. War Crimes is my favorite, but your preference. Cliff, we actually have a party of 5, but I'm sorry. However, Graz, since you're in charge, you're going to have to invite me back in a private queue.
Josh is
Josh's
team leader.
Josh's team leader?
Yep.
Josh, would you invite me back in a private queue? Thank you.
There you go.
And same for Dante. He's put an X in chat. He's on Metane.
Maintain. Yep. Invite to task force.
Okay. Good. Now we can play with our Klingons a little bit. I don't get my Klingon to go out and play very often. He has to do everything solo. Well, you're in charge, so queue us up for a little Jupiter Eratus.
Is Graz ready to defeat some terrorists?
I am.
Okay.
What level are we stooping down to?
Let's go advanced.
Downfall. 3, 2, 1. I've hit the button.
Yes, I did say that, Dante, but I meant you are in charge. I mean, it's the difference between let's eat grandma and let's eat grandma. Punctuation, it's a thing.
And yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Yes.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yawn? It's only advanced. It's not exactly like it's elite.
No, this isn't going to take long. I don't think
I
I've
did
done
bring
this
up
one on Elite, but
I did bring up the USS War
The
Crimes,
Terrans will
oh,
be here
sweet.
soon. Just engage.
Sweet.
We've been working on a new finally.
and yes, she is. I will defend Jupiter
Okay.
Station.
Houston
Okay,
says I
I
think
got beta.
you got Beta.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking
Beta
back to
station.
Pavo. I'm going,
Beta is the one when the Enterprise comes in.
oh, Dante, we can't do a patrol on mixed parties. We can only do TFOs. And we needed some dead Terrans.
No, dead terrorists.
Oh, hold it. You're here with us, Dante. No.
I did it via the private queue on.
Yeah, you did. It went private, so there was no. We were.
Yeah.
Well, welcome in, Commander. We're just here for your safety. Hand it over and no one.
Yeah, Kumarki, we killed you before you could even finish your little speech there.
Death to all on all the good nights.
Over, Admiral. Believe that.
Enterprise, Defiant, take some
There's
ships
some over there.
and take her down. The rest of you, stay alert. This isn't over yet. I'm picking
Okay,
up
you said
more
you're getting
ships.
Beta. I'll go over to Alpha. Joshua said he was going to do the station.
Yup.
Let's hope they get the job done. Fence the puddle projectors as best you can. You need to get those rifts under control.
Oh, would you shut up about your dang riffs?
We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our systems. Those rifts aren't going to close themselves.
And that helped dramatically because I got rid of all my terrorists.
Yeah, and
Requirement.
let me do that.
Need to get those rifts under control. Those rifts aren't going to close themselves.
They scuffed my paint.
I'm gonna have absolutely no terrorists at Jupiter.
Well, everything's dying before it can leave the bases. Excuse me.
Need to clear out the ships at Jupiter Station.
What ships at Jupiter?
The ones he thinks that are there.
Considering I have a dedicated Odyssey class as backup.
He's having a bad day.
Those rifts aren't going to close themselves.
Hey, and an inquiry, so what's not to love?
We've locked down the projectors. Now they're ours for good.
You still here, Grandma? Ugh, I thought our Janeway was annoying. Speaking of annoying, did you like the little back door I put in your station?
Enterprise is back near projector base.
So we got her down to 40% on that one. Like I had anything to do with that one. You guys got her down to 40% on that one.
Now the question is, which one is she gonna appear at
She's
next?
still there. She's still there.
Back in a bit. Don't
Oh, she
know.
is?
Yeah. She didn't move that time.
Are you kidding me with this? My ship's
It was
What the
interesting. I've
mon-
never seen her do
give
that
up
before.
already.
No.
But she did.
Normally she goes,
The Enterprise is going for projector Alpha.
Be seeing you. Well done.
Wow, that was fast.
Karen's home with the message.
Yeah, she normally goes to either Alpha or Gamma.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little glitchy, but not bad.
talk about some terrorists. I wonder what the average DPS was on that map, I wonder.
It's hard to tell because you get the moments when there's nothing going on and it screws up the DPS. That's why, like, Hive Onslaught and ISC are better because it's pretty much non-stop.
Yes,
And also everyone's right next to each other.
Yeah.
More or less.
You get it too far apart and then everybody's just going to be a little different.
Yeah,
Which is fine. If everybody does it, you can then average out the parsing.
you know, I was in the middle. So I was in the middle of all of it. And I
Mhm.
can tell you who was the actual... Because I got a pretty even pass because obviously I was in the center.
Uh-huh.
And Groz was the top DPS at
Well,
55.
duh.
57.650. Then the War Crimes came in at 34. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shall we say you came at the bottom at 15k?
Dante's comes in a little bit different, but yeah. About the same.
Mhm.
And again, it depends on where you are, so. Well, I'm going to go take care of my children's because it is later than they normally get their snacks, and they're being very polite about it tonight. Not
Okay.
giving me the look of, you're starving us, Mom. So, on behalf of everybody here at not Moopsie in the Morning, the other one, the Darkmom Consortium, let's see if anybody's around tonight. See if
Yeah.
anybody's streaming. Yes, I know I said the S word. And the dogs are like, oh, S word? Are we having S word? We've got Bash Syndicate, Callie 2910, The Incredible G, me, Hammer 2016 has been on TV, and Weird Gamer. Know anybody that we should go to?
Vash is a good one. Vash Syndicate.
Bash Syndicate, it is. So we're off. Oh, Monta's there, so we're also good. All right. So on behalf of everybody here, have a wonderful night. Might be on in the morning. We'll see. Don't know. But thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll talk to you later. Let's see if this actually stops.
You wanna know something crazy?